Ahoy, it's Roy.
Today, me and Roy and I, we're up at Neog Park, as you can see on the swings. Roy, do you feel the Scranton music scene's about to explode?
There's a lot of potential. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be in a big explosion, but yeah. I think it just depends on how everybody's recordings go and how well people accept what we're doing at our live show. I'd like to see an explosion.
Like, me too.
Make mistakes,
you
but you don't make that kind of mistake. It was stupid. It was dumb. It was dumb.
Well, you missed. I mean, you missed the G minor in the offering in State College, and that was a pretty big deal, you know. And but I'm thinking like people make these mistakes.
Yeah, but you know what? Then I went ahead and I wrote the bridge for Horn and Plenty.
You know,
Guys,
you know,
yeah.
Coleman does most of the writing.
Lately. I mean, I usually like when we credit the songs, and we haven't, you know, when it's actually in print on an album, on a release. I mean, I'll try to get my name first.
See, this is a bit of a topic that, you know, you brought up. Some people in the band like to say that they, you know, wrote the song. You know, but if you really listen to it, if you listen to the bass, that's usually where the song comes from. What I'm trying to say is, and you know, whether I wrote the song or not, you know, I'm putting that soul into it. I'm putting that groove.
Right. You don't mind, do you? It was I was doing it was in a drop D, but for the sake of here.
Doon 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 doon.
Yeah, it was like dun, 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 dun. But I only had that much.
Now, if you take that, see,
that's not much.
You've got that kind of part, but I'd say, like, why don't you try throwing a G in there?
Yeah, so then we go from, so we got the dun 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 dun, and then
dun dun
la la la.
And then, you know, I might throw something in there, you know, Manny might throw something in there.
Yeah.
You know, it just kind of creates itself.
Yeah.
You know? I really like it when you play guitar, man.
Me too. Me too.
Just be yourself, Seti.
Okay.
I want you to relax. Hey! Interviewing those Moneynotes again? And the Moneynotes. Today we have Seti. Seti is the drummer for And the Moneynotes. We're gonna get down to a little Q&A, find out what makes Seti tick upstairs, psychologically, emotionally, spiritually. And you guys get to a real front seat to the inside of Seti's brain and what makes a drummer think the way he thinks. Right, Seti?
Yeah.
And the Moneynotes. Were you their first pick?
I don't know, honestly. Probably not. I have some good looks about me. I think that they saw the way that I carry myself and were interested. Based on that.
Did it hurt when you found out you weren't the first pick?
Yes. Yeah, it hurt.
Who was the first pick?
I believe it was.
Who's that?
Just some guy. I might not have even been him. I just you know, that's a guess. They don't really talk about it with me.
I'd be upset.
Yeah, well. You're, what's her name? Kylie? Your ex-girlfriend? She is quite the looker. I've been trying to bed that for like 2, maybe 3 weeks now.
We broke up.
I'm aware. I mean, not that I was gonna ask you first, but now that I got you here, you think it'd be okay if I went for it?
Did you hear that?
Well, hear what?
I think someone started my car.
Yeah, I'm just.
The road. The highway. Final frontier. The Oregon Trail. Scratch. The road. The highway. The frontier. The immortal words of Robbie Robertson. The road kills. The road will kill you. You will be killed by the road. Something of the effect that Roberto Robertson said that. Scratch. The road. Highway. The open plain. Black asphalt carving through middle America. These are the paths that bands follow, local bands breaking out to be bigger than local, national bands. National bands traveling highways, leaving the big transition local till national. The band did it, the Doors, Dylan, NXS, Rush, and Hootie. They've all know this road. The road has taken some of even Hootie's friends. Never have I met a band since Hootie that encompasses the way I feel about my love than the Moneynotes. Did you ever hear the Moneynotes, the band? Would you like them? One more question. Wait, did you ever have a girl cheat on you?